Now from exercise 3.5, first question is, part of monthly hostel charges is fixed and the remaining depending upon the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges, and student B who takes food for 26 days is supposed to pay 1180 as hostel charges, and they are asking you to find the fixed charges for the hostel and also the cost of food per day. So we have already done these type of questions in the earlier exercise, children, okay, jahan taxi fare, auto fare aaya tha, right? So likewise you'll assume, let the fixed charges be rupees x and cost of food per day be y. फिर जब 20 days का हो जा रहा है तो उसमें x तो आएगा ही, x plus 20y additional हो जाएगा, as many days you eat the food, okay? So x plus 20y is equal to 1000 in the second case, x plus 26y is equal to 1180, and then you'll solve it, okay? So I have not done this for you because that's a repetition for you and that's just for practice. Next is, this also you have done, children. Fraction becomes 1 by 3, 1 subtracted from the numerator becomes 1 by 4, 8 added to denominator, find the fraction. So we said we'll start by assuming numerator x, denominator y, then the first one will come out to be x minus 1 upon y is equal to 1 by 3, and next 8 added to the denominator. So x upon y plus 8 will be equal to 1 by 4. So cross multiplying you'll get your equations and you'll solve them, okay? So ये दोनों type की problems हमने already करी हुई हैं बेटा, okay? Now third one is, Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for right answer and 1 mark being deducted for wrong answer. Had he got 4 marks for right answer and 2 marks deducted for incorrect answers, then he would have scored 50 marks. Then you have to find number of questions that were there in the test, okay? So what we will do here is, we will first consider wrong questions and correct. Let the number of questions that were answered correctly be x, and the number of answers that were given wrong or questions that were answered incorrect were y. These are the two we'll have to assume. क्योंकि इसका अलग ट्रीटमेंट है, तो राइट आंसर्स हैं उनके लिए मार्क्स मिल रहे हैं एंड जो रॉन्ग आंसर्स हैं उनके लिए माइनस हो रहे हैं, okay? So we were getting 3 for each correct answer. If we had said there were x correct answers, then score would become 3 into x. एंड अगर y रॉन्ग थे तो y माइनस हो जाएंगे, इनकरेक्ट के माइनस होने हैं ना, तो माइनस साइन विल कम हियर. सो 3x minus y is giving you total 40 marks. In the second case, for if we were getting 4 marks for right answer, so total marks scored will become 4 into x, and y answers जो आपके रॉन्ग थे उनके लिए 2 पर माइनस होगा, सो 2y माइनस हो जाएगा. सो 4x minus 2y, this marks obtained were 50. Okay, so that is how you get your two equation. Now solving is up to you. आप चाहो तो इसको इस पूरा equation से ये 2 से divide हो जा रहा है. You can write this as 2x minus y is equal to 25, and then minus y है तो elimination भी easily हो जाएगा. You can subtract the two equations. I have done this by substitution here. Okay, any method you can choose, children, okay? And unless it is said do it by cross multiplication method, you should never go for cross multiplication because वो थोड़ा complicated method है. Alright, उसमें confusion होता है, आप लोग mistakes करते हो, so avoid using cross multiplication. But जब mentioned ही होता है solve it by cross multiplication, then you have to strictly do it by cross multiplication. But for word problems, either go for substitution or elimination depending upon the type of equations you are getting. Okay, so for this particular one I have chosen substitution. यहाँ से मुझे y मिल रहा था, taking y this side, 40 this side, y is equal to 3x minus 40 first equation से. This I have put in the second equation. So 4x minus 2y की जगह इसका equivalent आ गया. Then solving this becomes minus 6 minus plus 80 sorry, is equal to 50. So from here, minus 2x, 80 on that side. So minus 30 upon minus 2. That gives you x is equal to 15. तो 15 right answers थे. And wrong answers के लिए put it here. जब हमने y को subject बनाया था, 3 into x we have evaluated as 15. So 45 minus 40, that is 5. So question था total number of questions. So it would be wrong answers plus right answers. These many right answers were there, these many wrong answers were there. So 15 plus 5, 20 questions were there all together. Okay. Now next question says, that places A and B which are 100 kilometers apart on a highway. Then one car is starting from A, another from B at the same time. If the car travel in the same direction at different speeds, they meet in 5 hours. And if they are traveling towards each other, they meet in 1 hour. What are the speeds of the two cars? Okay, so something like this is there in this question, children. There is one car A, another one B. The distance between them is 100. Yeah, so I was saying that A and B, the distance between A and B is 100. Okay, so in first case they are saying the cars are moving in the same direction. Means I have shown this with arrow in the first case. A is moving here, then B is also same direction. दोनों इधर ही की तरफ जा रहे हैं, ठीक है? तो I have assumed suppose they are meeting at point C. Okay, इस स्पीड से चलेंगे and sooner or later they will meet at some point. Let C be the point जहाँ पर ये दोनों आके मिलते हैं. When they started. Case 2 में one will move here, the other will move. They are towards each other. अगर ये इधर को जा रहा है, ये इधर को आएगा, तो फिर ये बीच में कहीं यहाँ पे मिलेंगे. Okay, so case 1 ये बाहर यहीं कहीं दूर जाके मिल रहे हैं and यहाँ कहीं बीच में मिल रहे हैं. Then we have been told that the time taken for this meeting is 5 hours. For this meeting is 1 hour. Okay, distance between A and B was already 100 given to us. So what are we doing here? जो हमें निकालना है that we'll assume. So we would say let the speed of the two cars be. This car A has x kilometers per hour. B has y kilometers per hour speed. Okay. Then we have this relation between speed, time and distance. Okay. हमें speed निकालनी है, time उसने हमें given है and distance हम यहाँ से देख सकते हैं. So we will use this relation. We know distance is speed into time. Now first case में 5 hours में meeting हो रही थी, तो I have taken out distance traveled by A in 5 hours. यहाँ से A C तक पहुँचा होगा, means ये AC length हो गई मेरी. Okay, AC is the distance that car A has traveled in 5 hours, which is distance was speed into time. Speed was x, time was 5. So 5x into 5, that becomes 5x. Clear? Likewise, distance traveled by B in 5 hours would be this length BC, which would be speed into time, so 5y. Alright children, so as I've written here from the figure you can see clearly. ये AC है, distance covered by A, BC distance covered by car B, and from the figure AC minus BC is giving you this length which is given to us as 100. So AC minus BC, which is AB. AC 5x minus BC 5y is equal to, the length between them is 100. Okay, so we can reduce the equation. I've cancelled it by 5. So this becomes x minus y, and 5 2s are 20 times 100. Okay, ये आ गया फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. सेकेंड केस में अभी ये लेंथ हम निकालेंगे AD. AD is the distance traveled by car A in 1 hour, which will become only x. अभी मैंने जैसे यहाँ लिखा था, लिखा नहीं है, but now by now you know distance traveled by A in 1 hour would be 1 into x, which will be x itself. Distance traveled by B will be 1 into y, which will be y itself. And this distance AD traveled by car 1 and BD by car 2. So this total length AD plus DB is AB, which is 100. So x plus y is equal to 100. Alright. So these are your two equations. You just have to solve them simultaneously. Any method you can choose. I have done it by elimination because दोनों equation को add करके minus y plus y cancel हो जा रहा है. X plus x 2x is equal to 20 plus 100 120. So x is equal to speed of car A is, I have not written it, आप लिखोगे इसे properly. Okay, मैंने भी shortcut में खाली explain कर रखा है. Therefore speed of car A is 60 kilometers per hour and speed of car B would be, from any one equation, from here y is equal to 100 minus x, that is 100 minus 60, 40 kilometers per hour. Alright. Fine. The next, children, is the area of a rectangle gets reduced by 9 square units if its length is reduced by 5 units and breadth is increased by 3 units. If the increase in the length is 3 and in the breadth is 2, the area will also increase by 67. You have to find the dimensions of the rectangle. Dimensions means its length and breadth. So, जो निकालना है वो हम assume कर लेते हैं. let length be x unit, breadth be y. मैंने शॉर्ट में लिखा है, प्रॉपरली लिख लेना. ऑल राइट. सो लेट लेंथ बी x यूनिट, breadth be y यूनिट्स. देन एरिया की हम बात कर रहे हैं. वी नो द एरिया ऑफ अ रेक्टेंगल इज लेंथ इनटू breadth. ओके. सो केस 1 में उसने क्या बोला है कि लेंथ 5 कम हो गई है, तो लेंथ हमने x बोली थी, x माइनस 5 हो गई है. एंड breadth is y plus 3 now. तो एरिया विल बिकम, दिस इज द न्यू लेंथ इनटू न्यू ब्रेथ, लेंथ इनटू ब्रेथ, विच दे आर सेइंग कि प्रीवियस एरिया से 9 लेस है. तो प्रीवियस एरिया कितना होगा, x इंटू वाई, एक्स वाई. दिस इज योर प्रीवियस एरिया एंड हैज बीन रिड्यूस्ड मीन्स -9. ओके. तो एक्स वाई -9 विल गिव यू न्यू लेंथ इनटू न्यू ब्रेथ. अब इसको ओपन कर लो आप अपने ब्रैकेट को. x इंटू वाई, एक्स वाई, -5 इंटू वाई, देन x इंटू 3 एंड -5 इंटू 3. एक्स वाई आपका कैंसिल हो जा रहा है ऑन आइदर साइड एंड दिस इज योर फर्स्ट इक्वेशन. लाइकवाइज इन द सेकेंड गो दोनों चीजें इंक्रीज हो मारी थी. लेंथ भी 3 इंक्रीज हो रही थी, ब्रेथ भी 2. सो x प्लस 3 एंड y प्लस 2 मल्टीप्लाइंग, दिस इज द न्यू एरिया एंड दिस न्यू एरिया इज 67 मोर देन द प्रीवियस एरिया. Previous area is xy. xy plus 67 is equal to this product. If you do, xy again gets cancelled and this is your other equation. Now these two equations are left for you to solve. You can do it by elimination or you can do it by substitution. Anyhow, solving of equation you have practiced long back. Okay, so finish this exercise.